25 years ago. Well, joining me now is New Zealand traveller Nirupa George, who is at Dubai Airport. Nirupa, thank you very much for joining us on BBC News. Just explain what has happened to you and what the situation is like there at the airport at the moment.
Hi, lovely to be on. We arrived yesterday from Cairo. We were delayed by about 7 hours. We managed to get a hotel outside of the airport. There were a ton of people that were sleeping at the airport. There were people crowded around check-in counters. We came to the airport this morning. We've already been delayed about 3 hours, and it's just absolute chaos in terms of the number of people around. The staff are doing their best to try and mitigate the bottlenecks, but the sheer volume of people means that there's hardly breathing room when you're trying to get past check-in or the passport control.
Yeah, we're showing some pictures now that you've taken on your phone, and as you say, there are so many people there. What is the mood amongst the travellers there? Are they resigned to it, or is there anger?
I think most people, it depends on how long you've been stuck at the airport from what I see. Most people understand that it's outside the control of the airport and the Emirates staff. Although at one point during the, when we were lining up at the transit, I think I saw someone faint from the heat, and there seemed to be a mini brawl that broke out. It's no doubt testing people's patience, particularly children, but for the most part, people have actually been quite calm, and I think everyone's just tired and wants to get to their destination.
I've seen some reports that there aren't a lot of facilities in terms of food and water. Have you been able to get provisions okay there in the airport?
Yes, I heard that too yesterday. Apparently it was pretty hard. Today it's been fine. We got some vouchers emailed to us, but a lot of the food outlets are really busy. We managed to find a little cafe to just kind of sit down and have some breakfast in, but it is very chocker. It's very hard to, so I'm kind of sitting on a stairwell at the moment. It is hard to find space to sit down. There are people sort of sleeping on the floor, sleeping in passageways, and just trying to sort of buckle down where they can and wait for their boarding call, which for many flights seems to be continuously delayed.
I was going to say, are they giving you any idea of when flights might take off?
They were calling people through the passport lounge, which we assumed meant that the flights were ready to go. But it seems once we've got on the other side, like we've already been delayed twice by an extra 2 hours. So the updates seem to be coming as they come. It's not like you're delayed once and you're getting on a plane. So from personally, our flights, we've gotten 2 emails this morning. Yesterday, the communication wasn't that good, so it seems to have gotten better today. But equally, I know there were other people in the line with us who didn't have any communication happening.
Okay, Nirupa, stay with us because I'm also going to bring in now Shane McGinley, who is news editor, being able to get out of the airport and to your final destination.
Well, we've only got one more flight to head home. I am feeling pretty optimistic because having looked at Google, the flight that we're meant to be on has actually arrived from Colombo, so hopefully it's just a matter of cleaning it up, but more importantly, getting the people through check-in and security. So I wonder if that's where they're kind of waiting to try and get people through, and then we're able to get home. So even if it's a couple more hours delayed, we'd rather go home later today than be cancelled like a lot of flights were yesterday.
Yeah, Nirupa, our fingers are crossed for you. Thank you for joining us. Also to Shane as well. Thank you very much for your time. Fingers crossed that it clears up for you there.
Thanks so much.